More on the southern border crisis. We'll bring in Republican Congressman from New Jersey and member of the Homeland Security Committee, Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming on. We continue to hone on this report here. The New York Post reporting the Biden administration flying tens of thousands of illegal immigrants from Texas to New York and then in Florida last month. This all in the middle of the night, coming as an ICE whistleblower says the Biden administration released more than 16,000 COVID positive migrants into the United States. What do you make of these reports, and how troublesome is this to you?
Well, from a 0 to 100 on the troublesome scale, it's 100. I mean, this is unbelievable. Just to think that we're telling our 2-year-old children they have to wear masks, that people who are perfectly healthy and even have had COVID have to be vaccinated, but yet we're letting people pour in by the thousands, the hundreds of thousands into our country. They're sick. They have all types of other issues. Some of them have criminal issues. Some of them have issues where literally they've been victims of either sexual or other types of victim type attitudes where they've been actually beaten up. They've been used as drug mules. They've been hurt. This is mind-boggling in the United States of America that we're still doing this. And what's even worse, the president has lied. It's that simple. He's not telling the truth. They're not telling it as it actually is. They're catching them, they're releasing them, they're never going to come back for their court trials. We don't even know in reality. We found out where they are to some degree now, but where they're all going to end up. We don't know how many people they're going to make sick. We don't know how much fentanyl is coming in, except that it's a whole hell of a lot, and it's hurting our kids, it's hurting our families, it's hurting our country. If I thought somebody wanted to purposefully and meaningfully destroy the United States of America, this would be an excellent opportunity and a way for them to do it. I am disgusted. I'm angry. Americans are angry. This is not the United States of America we know, and at the very least, we should be getting the truth from the administration.
Let me throw some numbers at you really quickly, some facts. 1.7 million, memorize that number because that now, CBP has recorded the highest border arrests ever. Washington Post, several outlets reporting that as well. And then you have this, something that you touched on earlier. Who's among those coming through, the 1.7 million and maybe more than that? There's another caravan allegedly coming through where potentially tens of thousands more are headed this way. And then you have this, Congressman Gonzalez saying 52 were arrested with ties to Al-Qaeda. Listen to this.
She goes, you know, there's over 100,000 migrants coming through Panama on their way to the United States as we speak. And we start talking about that. But I asked her one specific question. Have you caught anybody on the terrorist watch list? And she goes, funny you asked that, Tony, because in Panama, we do biometrics. And we have apprehended 52 people that have been that are associated with Al-Qaeda.
Congressman, your response and what needs to be done? Does the White House care about that?
Well, my God, they should care about it. I mean, they are putting our people, our citizens in danger. They are putting our country in danger. And yeah, they really should care about it. It sure seems like they don't care about it. What should be done? We should have, although they say they're doing it, I doubt, when people do get over, I'm sorry, they have to be deported. When people get over and there are issues where they're sick or ill, again, we immediately have to deal with that. We shouldn't just be dispersing them in the public. I can't even understand how that is logical, reasonable, or even allowed. It's criminal to do that. We need to obviously make sure that the Mexico policy is really in place, that the wall is rebuilt as it should be. We need to make sure that we get more Border Patrol. We are underserved, not by the Border Patrol. They're doing a great job. There just isn't enough of them. We need more of them. At every level, we need to make sure that we're going back to policies that make sure we have a real border, that we have the people that are going to protect the border, that we are also ensuring that when people are here and they somehow still squeak through, and they do, that they're sent back. And finally, everybody should be evaluated for some reason if they're here a little longer, which they should not be, period. But if they are, they have to go through a real vetting to make sure that for the short period of time they are here, that they're safe. Because guess what? What you said is true. Some of them are not safe. They're bringing drugs. The drug cartel is being used. Women and children are being beaten. Women are being raped. People are being hurt. Children are being used as drug mules. Honest to God, this is bizarre world. This is strange, and it's weird that any president, any administration, any government would ever want something like this or would ever allow it. They are literally purposely destroying the United States of America. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. Neither has anybody.
Well, we'll continue to report on the facts as they come in, and they come in so swiftly. Congressman Jeff Van Drew joining us live today. Congressman, good to see you, and I do appreciate your time today.
Thank you. It's good to be with you.
Absolutely.
I wish it was better circumstances.
Absolutely. Next time, perhaps. Thank you, sir.